Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC. Once again, we're going to take a look at BTC on a lower degree, and we also want to take a look at BTC on a 2-day basis and all that good stuff, guys. As you know, guys, market just bounced off 31k support and pumped to the upside up to basically 37.5 and all that good stuff. Are we going to be breaking out above like a 40k and so on, or are we going to be dumping back down to retest the low 30k before another pump to the upside? That we're going to try to answer all that good stuff, right? And basically try to figure out which way we could be headed to over the next like a few days and so on. But if you've been watching our analysis over the last few weeks, it's been quite boring, right? Over the last few weeks, as BTC just been moving sideways. Resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, and basically dump to the bigger support area where we've been looking for over the last few weeks. We said if we drop below the support area right here, our next average buy range going to be at 31k, guys. 31k spot on Binance. We hit 31,000. Okay, exactly as expected, and we bounced back up. I wasn't in rush after the bounce back up. I just wanted to let price action to digest the the dump right here, because I was bearish on the downtrend right here. But clearly we said do not short BTC below like a 32k area. It is going to be a good range to buy and basically just wait for price action to give a stronger directional move. We're going to talk about it later on. On the 2-day basis, we've seen it before. We've seen this move. We traded it live. We talked about it live, over the last few years and so on. If you go back in 2019, right here, December 2019, we said exactly right here, don't short BTC below 7k. Right here, the dump we got right here, BTC dropped down to a 6.9. Most people shorted BTC right here, and sucker basically reversed back up right here. Exactly. Okay, we were looking for a reversal from 6.9, right? But sucker basically dropped all the way down to like a 72 and pump right back up. So we pretty much familiar with this type of structure. So that's why I was saying, guys, we've seen it before, we played it live before, we talked about it live before, so we're not just gonna basically mess it up, okay? Because we already got enough experience to basically know exactly what could happen, right? And in this time, okay, market play in our favor and basically bounce right back up from 31k support, which is at the same time on a 2-day basis. It is basically our 200 EMA on our 2-day basis, if you want to take a look at it on the 2-day basis, right? But now let's go ahead and take a look at it again on the 6-hour basis. On our 6-hour basis, so we're pretty familiar with this resistance trend line right here, because we got rejected at 42, at 40k, 39k. We talk about all these rejections, right? And now we add it again, but this time, okay, I'm bullish even though we at resistance, right? Because we bought the dip, we shorted at 39 down to 31, reverse from 31, now we back up to like a 37, 37.5. Yes, we should be bearish right now, but we're not yet at our 6-hour 100 EMA. Remember, guys, we've been looking for our 6-hour 100 EMA resistance like over the last 2 weeks, right? And we've been looking for our support 31k over the last 2 weeks. So we've been basically just trying to trade the range. We're not trying to trade like in between. You could add position, remove position, and all that good stuff, right? But we just been trying to trade the range, support and resistance. So the next resistance we're going to be looking for, it is going to be right here, just about like a 39. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean like price action cannot break it, but it only means like we could face some temporary rejection up to basically 40k, up to 40k and so on, right? So now let's take a look at, since like we talk about like a rejection, now let's take a look at support if we get some sort of rejections, right? So if we get some sort of rejection on the 6-hour time frame, right? First thing first, okay, we're gonna assume like we're gonna pump to the 6-hour 100 EMA, and the 6-hour 100 EMA right now, it is at just about like it is at 39.1, just about like 5%. So if we do a swing low going to be right here, right? 31k spot on, and swing high going to be right there, just about 39.2, right, give or take. So we're going to do a swing low and swing high, right? So where we're gonna be looking at 0.618. You guys know I love 0.618, right? So right here, it is going to be our next support if and only if, guys, right, we pump above 40k, give or take, right? The 6 hour 100 EMA. However, since like we already pumped like over 18-20%, right, we could assume, right, bulls could be taking profits right here at the same time, right? And if you take a look at it in terms of a trend line, right, we at the same at the same time we add trend line resistance. So it is pretty much okay to say, hey, can we drop from here down to 0.618? It is okay, all right? But since we're bullish, right, we're just gonna stay with the trend, and basically even if we drop lower, we're just gonna wait and see if the 6 hour, not the 6 hour, but the 0.618 on the 6 hour time frame going to hold right here. Okay, right there. Okay, so if we get rejection from the 37.5, we're going to be looking for 33.4. And 33.4, it is not a random number once again, right? Remember when BTC was dropping right here, if you take a look at the same exact line in one of my previous analysis, I was talking about like how 34 was going to be a strong support back up to 39, right? And we dump all the way down to 33.4, dip below it, and pump right back up. Now we're talking about 33.4 again. So 33.4 could be coming back into play over the next like a few days and so on. But once again, guys, next resistance right here, 40k. Okay, if we get any sort of like a rejection, 0.618 going to be right here, just about like a 34, right there. So now let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on the 2-day basis, right? On the 2-day basis, guys, we talk about it, right? The move we got right now, it is not a strong bullish reversal pattern. Yes, it pumped from like a 31k to a 37. You got your 18-20% pump and all that good stuff, but it is not like a trend reversal confirmation yet. Okay, right? So what we're looking at right now is like our MACD. We still need our MACD to flip positive. We just don't know at what price level MACD going to be flipping positive. Most traders want to buy the bottom, okay, but they scared to buy the bottom. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So once we dip down to a 31k, most bulls been waiting for what, 30k, 29k, 27k price, 27k, and price action pump back up, and they're gonna be like, oh, are we gonna be dropping down lower? Can we drop back down at least to 33? And once we drop down to 33, they're gonna be waiting for 31 and so on, right? But the main thing I'm trying to tell you is like you could just wait for the 2-day MACD to flip positive, right? Then you're gonna be saying, oops, right? It might be a reversal now. Okay, I just have to jump in, right? Not financial advice, right? I just have to jump in and basically suck it up, right? As of now, right, we're still making the same exact, creating the same exact structure we created back in 2019. We talked about it multiple times, guys. After the dump down to 31k, what I said, guys, we could be making this move, or we could be creating this move right here. Even if you go back, back in 2018, we created the same exact move, guys. I told you guys after BTC retested 40k, right? After we retested 40k, what we said was like the move we got right here, right? We could right here back in 2018, we could basically create the same exact structure again, okay? And it seems like that's what we're doing right now, okay? It seems like that's what we're doing. You can see it like on the 2-day basis, right? But if you were take a look at it on the 6-hour time frame, right, that's exactly what we said. Okay, after we got the 3-way move to the upside right here, okay, we said we could be creating some sort of like a wedge pattern, 3-way move. We just didn't know, but we knew exactly price action going to be dumping back down to 31k, and if we dump back down to 31k, it is going to be a good level to be buying at, right? So just to resume our analysis, right, we basically going to be looking for a potential rejection just about like 39k, and our next support, if you know the rejection from the bears are strong, we're going to be looking for 34 down to 33, right? And if that's the case, most likely bulls going to be rebounding the dip right here, breaking below 33, 34. Could be temporarily bearish down to a 31.5, right? So keep that in mind. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to cover for today. If you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join the public Telegram group, link in the description and all that good stuff. If you're looking to basically join Send Crypto public Discord group and all that good stuff, you can also click on the link in the description, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.